Hello there, everyone. Oversoul here, and welcome back to the casting of Frank Stone.
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. The van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
What? Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Listen, I'll get twisted up about anyone's punctuality. It's just straight up fucking rude to not be on time.
Hey, right on time!
Time to get cooking. What?
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie's snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No, tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I aim to please.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an official member of the team, gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is this is
Not
amazing.
my size.
I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
Ancillary producer, what the hell?
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Cushik took all the credit. People
What a
around
dick.
here knew what was up, but
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
and Dad got a little more credit too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
It just seems so disrespectful to do that.
Stone's victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
Nothing. I just don't want to, like, exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
You're missing the point. That's what I want to say, but I'm gonna fuck up my relationship with her. I don't know. She's kind of a snotty bitch, anyways, isn't she? Like,
I think you're missing the point. It's not about the mill.
So what's the big deal?
You don't think you're, like, a little too excited about everything that happened there?
Jaime, if it bothers you so much, you can always stay home.
Chris,
He's kind of number one on the call sheet.
What does that mean?
He's the main actor. We can't shoot without him.
Yeah, I know. I was just kidding, obviously.
Obviously.
Robert and I are gonna look for any more locations in the mill connected to Stone where we can shoot. Then I'm gonna go make this thing, any way I have to.
I mean, she really is acting like a director. Being a pushy asshole. Of course, that's going to hurt our relationship with her, and that might affect whether or not someone lives or dies later. But you know what? Tom Holt interview. Interesting.
Here, why don't you start with these?
So we're looking for Frank Stone references.
We're looking for anything referencing specific locations in the mill that could be associated with Frank Stone.
I'm sure no one was
Mill's a
sad to
pretty
see it
used
go.
place.
That's why I'm sure there's gotta be something we haven't found yet.
Definitely possible.
We'll find it.
Yeah, so this is just an article about the mill being closed down because obviously it was after all that.
Journalists sure can't get enough of Frank Stone.
Look at this. Mill projections
Uh.
dire for fall season.
It mentions Frank?
No, but it goes into the mindset of the workers. People were depressed. There were suicides.
At the mill?
Not at the mill, but like people who worked there or got laid off.
Damn.
This was a year or two before the murders started.
Does not sound like a fun place to spend a 12-hour shift.
There are a couple articles like this. The mill was in serious decline.
But if it doesn't mention Frank,
I don't know. It's all related to him, to the way he was, or why he did what he did, or
I
something.
wonder if Linda's
That's your
okay with all
expert
this
opinion?
Frank Stone
Just a
stuff.
hunch.
Well, so like, okay, so that article was basically saying he was 36 years old and he was odd, and apparently he committed many murders before
I
the
pulled some
mill.
of these today too.
What's that?
Obituaries from around the time of the murders. And a little before.
Oh, good thinking.
Oracle of the Omniverse.
An omniverse? Far out.
How does that differ from a multiverse? But claiming there are multiple versions of people and objects across different realities. That's multiverse, not omniverse. Unless multiverses, as we know them, are like, you know, different realities that run parallel to each other. But what if an omniverse is multiple realities happening in the same timeline, like the past, present, and future all running simultaneously? That would make sense for the setup of this game. Okay. Oh, we can use the tape here.
Yeah. I can remember it clear as a bell. Don't think I've ever experienced anything like that night. Before or since. And don't reckon I ever will again. Heck, I don't know if I would have even made it out alive if it weren't for Sam Green. Man's a hero. Damn shame that no-good sheriff's taking all the credit. Damn crying shame. He all but gave up on finding Stone at the mill. Sam Green. He knew better. He came right up and told me we had to search every nook and cranny of that place. And if we had waited just a second longer, well, there'd be one less beautiful baby in the world. Or worse. Sam took Stone down just in the nick of time. Like something out of a movie.
Thanks to Mr. Holt, nobody questioned my dad's story.
Wow.
They were friends after that. My dad gave the eulogy when Mr. Holt passed.
All right, let's talk to Linda. I think that'll move the story along. Okay.
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm just not a fan of this.
Desecrating graves, basically.
Understandable.
Her whole obsession with Frank Stone and the murders just feels a little intense. Maybe it's because she's not from Cedar Hills, but you know, those victims could have been any of us or our families.
But they weren't.
So you don't think it matters either?
I didn't say it didn't matter. I just meant it happened a long time ago. And Chris is excited because some of the locations could work really well for the film. Like this one. Take a look.
What is all this?
I came up with a new scene to shoot.
That you wrote?
Yeah,
Does Chris?
I told Chris about it last night.
Oh, she was into it?
Yeah, we'll shoot it if we have time.
Cool.
This furnace chamber location is perfect. But I wouldn't have known about it without Chris's research.
It's pretty rad. I hope we have time to shoot it.
Thanks, me too.
Oh, yes!
Huh?
What is...
It's a picture of Frank Stone?
Look at the date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
It's about mill operations, kind of a puff piece to drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Work of Frank Stone, machine shop.
Bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there. That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Okay, people. Company move. Time to head on out and shoot the shit out of this thing. Let's
Boy, you
go,
are
let's
about to
go.
summon a
Time is
demon.
money. Let's make a movie.
Now, what were you little ding-dongs working on? Hello. Interesting.
Are you that bored? Well, it is the 80s. I mean, they had TV
Ladies
and radio,
and
though.
gentlemen, I present The Mill.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, you see the creek down there? We follow that, takes us right to the secret entrance.
I don't see it.
That's why it's secret. We don't have to do this.
Yes, we do.
Ready? Oh, careful. First step's a doozy.
Yep.
All right. This way.
We have made a horrible mistake. We're all gonna die. At least some of us will. I cannot promise you I will get through this with everyone alive. I think I lost like 3 people in The Devil in Me.
I can't believe we're gonna see the place where Frank Stone actually killed people.
Only 2 out of 5 survived. That's
Okay.
crazy.
2 ways into the storm drain from here.
One easy and one hard?
They're both medium difficulty.
Then give us medium one first.
Well, medium 1 is to climb the gate over there. Then it's like a straight shot right in, but it'll take us pretty close to my dad's patrol route.
And medium two?
Medium 2 is we cross to the other side, where we're a lot further away from my dad, but it's also gonna take a bit longer.
Those are both very medium.
Right down the middle.
So, which way?
Ah, shit. Yeah, cross, I guess.
I'd rather keep a little distance between us and the law. No offense.
Hey, I don't want to get in any trouble either.
So, we should cross.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm surprised they didn't make me do a QT either.
Your dad really patrols the mill every single night?
Ever since I can remember. I used to think it was weird, but it's just kind of his thing. Growing up, nothing killed a friendly conversation quicker than someone calling my dad the hero of Cedar Hills.
I remember he didn't want to be interviewed for that profile they ran for the 10th anniversary. Had a cool title, though.
What was the title?
The Man Who Drew Blood from a Stone.
Damn.
I mean, it could make a good title for the other movie.
Other movie?
The Man Who Drew Blood from a Stone is a good damn title, I can't lie.
We were just batting some ideas around, just spitballing.
Cool.
Maybe we should stick to finishing one movie at a time.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris is definitely falling for the new guy, for Robert. You want to go first, Linda, or... Okay. Okay, that'll probably be a death later.
Chris Gordon. Another victim claimed by Frank Stone. And gravity.
Nope, I made it. Over here to this collectible. Another trinket. A tattooed middle finger. Interesting. Awesome. If I had fallen, I probably would not have been able to get that. So you can fall to your death at some point in this, I'm assuming.
Made it. This place is awesome. I wonder what we'll find inside.
Climby, climb, climb. Nowhere to go but up.
Are you absolutely sure this is safe and
Nope.
we're not gonna fall into some kind of ventilation shaft full of whirling fan blades?
I can't promise you won't, but at least you'll be able to see them as they tear you to pieces.
Thanks.
Brought one for everyone?
Yep.
What you got in there?
Well, the flashlights, my notebook, some pens, a couple of granola bars, 3 ponchos, first aid kit, bottle opener, sunscreen, collapsible cookware, and utensils.
And look, Dylan,
You know
everyone
we're
has a
not hiking up the
flashlight.
trail, right?
Always be prepared.
If you don't get that reference, then look up Cranky Hurdles and the Case of the Missing Flashlight. Just trust me on this. It's from a Phasmophobia Let's Play I did with some friends. Flashlights became a huge point of contention in the beginning of that. Oh, it was beautiful.
We must be under the mill by now. Just gotta find a way up.
Haven't you ever talked to your dad about that night?
What night?
The night he was here with Frank Stone?
There was one time when I was little and he was really drunk. Even though he doesn't remember, I kind of like knowing what he went through.
Is this extra? Was I supposed to be here already? No, this is definitely an out-of-the-way area.
A low key.
For the casting shed. So, I could have gone
Better
through
get
this
back to Robert.
whole
I'm
area
not sure
without...
about Linda's new scene. But if I pull the director card, she'll probably never...
Okay. That's what I came in here for, was that key. I found a key. Don't know what it's for. Ugh. Well, I do, but I don't know when I'll get to use it. But that could have...
So, I was gonna say, even though he doesn't remember, I kinda like knowing what he went through.
I get that.
He didn't talk to me like a little kid, or like my dad. I got to see him the way he really is. He showed me all his scars. You know he fucked up his shoulder that night? Real bad. Still can't use it like he used to. Probably never will.
Damn. I didn't know it was so intense.
He told me he and Frankstone squared off face to face, right here in the mill. The furnace chamber, actually.
No shit. What else did he tell you?
Just that he saw things no man should ever see or know.
What does that mean?
Every time I've ever brought it up, gets that look in his eye. And I just don't want to see him like that.
That's creepy.
You sound disappointed.
No. No. But I'm glad you've got such a good relationship with your dad.
Me too.
Is this... Oh, this is where we just came from? No, it's not. No, it's not. Why are we going... Why did they let us go through here? If there's nothing here to grab. God, you find one collectible, and all of a sudden... I mean, there is whatever the hell that's supposed to be. Well, shit. Sorry, everyone. Wasted your time. I am talking both to the group of NPCs and the audience watching this. I thought there might be something. Damn. Get off my nuts. Yeah, we're coming. Fuck you looking at? What? What was that? I saw an interact icon. Ah.
No way. Is this...
Wow. I think that could actually be my dad's. Yeah.
I thought police officers had to guard those things for their lives.
I'm sure he did. Then again, I can see why he left it behind.
Yeah, I do remember picking it up while playing as Sam, and he was like, nah, it's covered in poopy. Me no want. Ugh.
Gotta love a scenic route. Any major plans for after we graduate?
I haven't given it much thought. Not like you.
What makes you think I have?
I can just tell. The film, the directing, it's in your blood.
And your blood? You want to be a cop like your dad?
No way. I like movies too.
Can you two stop flirting in front of her boyfriend?
What worry? Oh, yes, right. No way. I like movies too. That's kind of why I wanted to help out. Horror movies especially.
Oh. I thought you just liked hanging out around haunted mills.
You don't really think it's haunted.
Don't I?
Knock it off.
Okay, there better be something down here this time.
Look at this old thing. Ugh, busted.
I mean, it's saved, so I guess that counted as finding something. Okay.
I think this is it. Up there.
Last chance to turn back. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to go forward or the game doesn't end. Sorry. Regardless of what ending that might be.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes! Robert, you're a genius.
Good call on the storm drain.
Thank you, Robert.
Come on, people! No more standing around flapping our yap sacks. One more scene and we're done.
Y'all are lucky you got through there unscathed. You were so close to where it all went down. The furnace room? Oh, this can't be good.
And cut! How was that for you?
I think we got it.
You know what that means, right? And that's a picture wrap on Murderville! Way to go, everybody!
I think we still have one more scene left to go before we're officially wrapped.
Wait, what's the last scene?
Right, yeah. Linda pitched shooting a scene that would flesh out our backstories.
Adding a little flesh, huh? Yeah, I think we could work with that.
But you're playing brother and sister.
Come on. With our chemistry? Nobody's gonna buy that.
Where are you thinking we'd shoot the new scene?
I do have a place in mind, actually.
Oh, yeah. That's the furnace chamber, right?
What do you guys think?
I say we do it.
Sounds good.
Okay, here we go. This is where you start playing with fire.
Huh?
You could have just
Yo.
left.
You coming?
Yeah. Be right there.
Did you see something?
No, that was nothing.
You sure?
Bullshit.
You seem kind of spooked.
What's up?
Nothing.
Nothing, right. Except Jaime saw a ghost back there.
Okay, I'm not 5. I don't believe in ghosts.
You will.
Ah, get off me! Get off me! Get off me!
Gotcha.
Not cool, Bonnie!
Disagree.
Not cool! What are you doing here?
I'm part of the crew.
We don't need any help.
Then I'll just hang out and stay out of
What?
your way.
She gave
This
you
is
money.
a closed set.
Apparently not.
Jaime!
Bonnie, I really think you should be helping Dad at home right now. You've got a lot on your plate, you know? And
that's all I'm good for?
no. I mean, that, Linda?
I get the feeling Bonnie's gonna do what Bonnie's gonna do no matter what we say, and that's that.
Well, okay. Are we just gonna stand around or are we gonna make a movie? Time is money, right?
Just make sure you don't get in the way. We've still got a lot to do, and I don't work well with distractions on my set.
I think you mean our set.
Oh, God. Oh, now we're Linda. Okay. That looks stabby. A lot of ways to die in here.
You okay?
No, yeah. It's just... This is right where my dad came face to face with Frank Stone. I always had a mental picture of it, but now that I'm actually seeing it with my own eyes, I don't know, it's different.
Yeah, reality's like that sometimes. Often more disappointing than your expectations. And mental images. Looks like there's a trinket over there, but I don't see any way of getting across. I think you'd have to turn the power on and move the thing. Yeah. And it's missing something else, too. Is this where we came in? No. Okay. I'll talk to Chris in a second. Let me see if there's anything laying around that's of the collectible nature. Because we do know now that there's definitely that kind of shit in this game. Like, indisputably, because we found a bunch of it. So it's not a waste of time to look. Speaking of the devil... Well, how about that? I think we need that for the thing, but power's... We still need the power to be on, right? Did I miss something over here? No. Wonder if I can at least put the thing on the thing, though. Yep. Holy shit, I'm a genius. I'm not a genius. It's very simple, fucking third grader level puzzles. Alright. 8 of 12. Well, I've definitely missed something. Last one I found said 5 of 12, so it means I've missed 2 of them. They were definitely in the sewers then, and I'm just blind. Alright.
Here's what we're gonna do. Jaime, Chris, you start here. Robert and I'll follow. Bonnie, just stay behind and try not to make too much sound while we're rolling.
You got it, boss.
All right. Everybody ready for a take?
Lights ready, sound speeds.
Jaime? Chris?
All set?
And action.
Is there something else you want to say to me? Because now's your last chance.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, there is. Don't do this.
I have to.
No, you don't.
You know that's not true.
Well, maybe I'd feel better if it were anyone else.
Who else is there?
But it's not fair.
No one said it was.
Already lost Mom and Dad. I don't want to lose you too.
Now who's being unfair?
At least I'm not being selfish.
Selfish? I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for our parents. If I can pull this off, it might not be too late to save Mom and Dad.
That's impossible.
Nothing is impossible.
Something about this just doesn't seem right.
Do you trust me?
Do
you trust me?
Yes, of course!
Then you know what I have to do.
This angle is terrible, Linda. Why so close?
And cut.
Linda, that was sick!
Totally. Felt like just what this thing needed.
How was the lighting?
It was great, thanks.
What
Did
the
you
hell
hear
was that noise?
weird groan right at the end there?
No, but don't sweat it. We're gonna replace the sound at Jaime's anyway.
How'd I do?
Wouldn't it be nice?
Jaime, it was perfect.
Do you really think so?
It was everything we needed the scene to do.
No, I don't. I'm lying. To be honest with you, it was terrible. You overacted the shit out of
You
that,
okay?
you fucking cornball.
Yeah. Something about this just doesn't seem right.
Okay, that's not what I sounded like.
I don't know. It was pretty spot on.
Gotta agree.
Gotta agree. I don't go around doing impressions of you dopes.
You do impressions of me all the time.
And me.
I feel honored to have just joined the list.
Hot damn, kids, that was fun.
You really thought it was okay?
Yeah, better than half the films I see in New York. I mean, one of them was just a 5-hour shot of a guy sleeping. Seriously. I'm impressed.
Fucking film school. Well?
But, I gotta be honest.
What?
You really didn't think I'd notice what you were doing?
What was I doing?
Just playing out your own bullshit interpretation of real life.
I don't understand.
Sacrificing your own life for the good of your sibling and your parents definitely sounds familiar. Almost like it could even be based on someone we know, but gee, I wonder who.
That's not fair, Bonnie.
No one said it was.
We're trying to make something fun. I'm not trying to make everyone else miserable.
At least I'm not being selfish.
Selfish? Don't throw the lines back at me.
What? You don't want to tell me how noble it is that you're making this movie with your girlfriend while I had to scrub my entire life to take care of you and Dad?
I liked it better when you were gone.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, Bonnie, you want to come outside with me for a minute? I could use your help with something.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Things are about to be bad.
So, I just wanted to tell you how much I loved making this movie with you.
Me too. I mean, with you, not with me, also. You know what I mean.
I think we should do something special to mark the occasion.
So, I don't know if I'm quite ready to break out the champagne just yet.
But we finished the movie. It's in the can.
We finished the shoot, yeah, but we're still gonna have to sell people on this thing.
Okay, sure.
We should keep exploring this place while we still can.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Well, if we can just get, like, one more shot of something directly connected to Frank Stone, like anything he might have left behind, we'll get all the attention in the world. We should look for that place from the newspaper article, the machine shop.
Hey, Chris.
Holy,
What can you see?
something freaky. I don't know if I can describe it. I'll try shooting a little. Whoa! Ain't that something? Ah, rats.
What's up?
Camera needs cranking. Hold on. That did it. Okay, let me get more. Whatever the hell that was, it's gonna look great in the movie.
Yeah, some weird spiritual energy coming out the ground. Should this not be a warning sign to get the fuck out? Most
Think that
people
door
would
will
take
take
it that
us to the
way.
machine shop?
Only one way to find out.
To the chop shop, more like it.
Let's go take a look.
Y'all are fucking with shit you truly don't understand. It's deeper than Frank Stone. There's a whole sky demon involved. And a centuries-old witch, apparently. Hmm. Okay, here we go.
My dad would kill me if he knew I was in here right now.
Well, my boss will kill me if I'm late to work, so that's going to be the end of this episode. um, I'm out of time, but we got like what 40 minutes in anyways, so let me know your thoughts on this so far in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, remember to smash that like button, and as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you possibly on another day, definitely at another time, and likely in another video. Okay, goodbye.